Assalamu alaikum. What we doing? Yeah, this girl playing with her phone, so she's figuring out what kind of ringtone she want. Um, anyway, Assalamu alaikum. I'm gonna bowl a blunt, and since we're bowling a blunt, then I figured let me continue talking about following the boat, because a lot of people be thinking like they're not into shit, because some people they be like bestiality. You know how they talk about in the church like people into bestiality. And they're like into all that animal kingdom shit. Like in Egypt, they be showing that in the Egypt the hieroglyphs, like how they be having people, humans with animal heads, falcons. The Anubis was the dog. You got the Semet, which is the cat. You got all these animals. You got all these animals heads with human features or human bodies. And then you go to metropolitan area, which is the Irania, old Babylon, and they still have like was it like a sphinx, like man's face, but he has like a man's animal body or whatever, and then you go to the sphinx in Egypt, same concept, you take it all the way to even to Mexico and the time of the Aztecs when they used to have those building blocks. I was talking about animals, animals, and they compare it to um, animal spirit, men having animal spirit. If you look into a lot of cartoons, remember the cartoon Braveheart? Mm-hmm. So, give me the speed of a cheetah, give me the strength of a bear, the vision of a falcon. All those animals, things they saw, even the gay ones, the Care Bears. What's that? The Care Bear was gay. That's some gay shit. You know what I'm saying? That was promoting gay shit. That Care Bear, like, look at for my chest.
Care Bear countdown. Care Bear stare.
The Care Bear stare. Yeah, that's all the people that need attention. That Care Bear stare. Other people that think they're gonna look hot. Anyway, but but point aspect, they be talking about. It sounds funny, like they be watching cartoon, they be like, "Yo, that's just delusion or stuff like that." But nobody really live in those aspects. But we pick those up. We really pick those up, even though we don't want to admit it. What you saying? Mm-hmm. We picked these up, even though we didn't want to admit it. As in the aspect, as in a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say they don't want to be slaves, but they don't understand what they're saying either. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just say they don't want to be cattle, but they don't understand what they're saying either. Because what's a husband? Every female supposedly wants like the slash quote unquote husband. But what's the real definition of a husband? What's animal husbandry? Ain't that taking care of a farm? Ain't husbandry the idea of taking care of a farm? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because if people look into husbandry, what's husbandry? Because that's what's to make domestic. Mm-hmm. When you say domestic violence, that's what it means. You know what I'm saying? Violence that's pertain to a house or to a situation. Mm-hmm. Something that was wild and that you tamed it. Mm-hmm. So domestic violence is almost saying something that was wild, you tamed it, but it went wild again. Mm-hmm. I'm saying domestic violence is almost a contradiction. Because what's the meaning between a domestic dog and a wild dog? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The dog been no offense. I love Venus, but Venus been domestic size. He's been trained. You understand?
Right.
So that's pretty much what it is. Husbandry is about training. Don't everybody, when you want to be a husband, there's a certain expectation people have. What's a wife? Everybody said there was a wife, but what's the real definition of wife? The word wife means something that get twisted. Something that get twisted or get bent.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a wife is. A wife is a bent. Because a spouse, the word spouse is you get the word esposa. What's a handcuff? What is to get you handcuffed without you? Handcuffs. The cuffs is the ring. Because what was the reason of the Ku Klux Klan and everything? They got out. They came out for the animals. The reason of the cops is to control the savage, the domestics, to domesticate the people.
Right.
That's why they got sticks to control beat animals, the dogs. You see, they're all telling us, Mike. They're pretty much telling us that everybody calling us we're dogs. Or all guys are dogs, and females are bitches. What is that? They're dogs. We've been thinking in the bestiality mode, and the whole time we think we're better, but the whole time we're in competition with animals, and people don't see that. I'm saying they're being domestic. Because what is you know what I'm saying? What is to have a man that's gonna be a husband? He was wild. That's why they call it a bachelor party. I'm saying bachelor. You get the word bachelor. You get the word Bacon or Bacchus. What's the animal Bacchus does? Ain't the animal Bacchus the animal with the horns and that he likes to drink a lot? That's where you get the word Bacardi. But Bacardi, Bacchus, is where you get the word bachelor.
Yeah.
You understand? If you've seen Bacchus is always dancing with a lot of females and getting them drunk. You understand? That's what, again, Bacchus is where you get the word Bacca, and Bacchus is where you get is the goat animal. Damn, follow the bull. But again, you always find the bull on this. Because that's the whole concept. That's the whole concept. You understand?
Oh.
So, husbandry, that's what husbandry is. When you get the idea of being domesticized, again, what esposa is to get handcuffs. Because that's what you call handcuffs, esposa. A spouse is somebody that locked you up. And I'm not trying to say that lock you up, but supposedly has you in control. Because you got a ring between your hands or your fingers or your wrists. You understand?
Yeah.
Well, the same thing, no different than a dog leash. When do you know that a dog has an owner? When he has a ring around his finger. I'm saying, when you go to register your car, you're registering your car. You're saying that it got an owner. I'm saying, you're telling it has an owner. When you go to register a car, you're telling it has an owner. I'm saying, when you register anything, you're trying to register to say that it has an owner.
Right.
I'm saying, you need a certificate for that. That's the same way you need a marriage certificate to show that who's the owner. Vice versa, either the husband to the woman or the woman to the man.
Right.
But it's about who's the owner of that animal. I'm saying, this is the husbandry. You know what I'm saying, because that's what his husbandry is. Husbandry is to a person that deal with animals. I'm saying, that's the word husbandry comes from. I'm saying, esposo and esposa is just what that is, locking you up. So, I'm not trying to say it's good or bad. I'm not trying to say it's good or bad. I'm just saying in general. People be saying something about that they don't get into bestiality and stuff like that, but the whole agenda they already done is to make the whole world like cattle or animals. We're all part of the animal farm. The story was the story of the animal farm.
Mm-hmm.
With the pig, and the pig wanted to take over.
Yeah.
And everybody getting mad.
Mm-hmm.
That we are part of animal farm. We just gotta find out which animal you are.
Right.
I'm saying that's why these people are saying, oh, I'm always getting played or getting fucked because you pretty much you're the chicken of the farm and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some people got different spirit. Again, I don't want to make it too weird, but you understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call the They say that the Indians had the animal instinct. What is it? Login? You never heard the word it's called login. Something like that. Login. They say it talks about how everybody has an animal spirit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In Hinduism, they almost have this aspect too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's another aspect, you know what I'm saying, about how they talk about. Because it was Ganesha. You know what I'm saying? Was it Ganesha, the supposed to be the savior? They cut the head off, they put the head of an elephant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
An elephant's supposed to be a symbol of a strong animal, but comes in peace, always peaceful.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, Assalamu alaikum. Bobby cares.